Good day, grade 8. Due to the high heat index, we're currently suspended from in-person classes, and it's been suggested that we transition to asynchronous learning during this time. So to make our virtual experience more engaging and enjoyable, let's have a short games. It's called Who is Telling the Truth? So in this game, you need to find who is telling the truth, or find what is the value of x. Given that this is our figure, so who do you think is telling the truth? The first detective, the second detective, or the third detective? It's the first detective. Next, who do you think is telling the truth? It's the third detective. Next, who do you think is telling the truth? The first, second, or the third detective? It's it's the last detective. Next, it's it's the first detective. Next, it's the second detective. So our topic for today is all about proving properties of parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay, so before we proceed to our discussion, which is proving, let's circle first yung mga theorems na na-discuss natin na magagamit natin as reason kapag tayo ay nagpo-prove using the two-column proof. Okay, let's start. Parallel postulate. If there is a line and a point not on the line, then there is exactly one line to the point that is parallel to the given line. It states that if a straight line intersects two straight lines forming two interangles on the same side that add up to less than 180 degrees, then the two lines, if extended indefinitely, will meet on on the side on which the angles add up to less than 180 degrees. Next, we are familiar on this one, alternate interior angle theorem. If two parallel line cuts by transversal, then any pair of alternate interior angles are congruent. If we have alternate interior, we also have a alternate exterior angle theorem. It states that if two parallel line cuts by transversal line, then any pair of alternate exterior angles are congruent. So this is an example of parallel postulate. Okay, next, we have the corresponding angles theorem. It states that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the corresponding angles are congruent. Next, vertical angle theorem. Vertical angles are always congruent. Next, same side interior angle theorem. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Next, same side exterior angle theorem. If two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then the exterior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Okay, that's our theorems, postulates, and definition. So let's have the first example. Okay, let's have this first example. We have given that line N is parallel to line M, cut by transversal line A. So we need to prove that the angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. So let's state first our first statements that line N is parallel to line M with transversal line A. So the reason is that is our given. For the second statement, observe this figure. We can say that angle 1 and angle 3 are congruent because of vertical angles theorem, right? Since we already know that angle 1 and angle 3 are congruent, we can also say that angle 3 and angle 2 are congruent because of corresponding angle theorem, right? It states that corresponding angles are congruent. If angle 3 and angle 2 are congruent, we can also say that angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent by transitive property. Okay? Dahil sinabi dito sa second statement natin na si angle 1 are congruent daw kay angle 3. And si angle 3 ay congruent kay angle 2. So, pwede rin nating sabihin na si angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent because of transitive property. Okay? Okay, for example, number 2, we have given that angle 4 is congruent to angle 5. And we need to prove that line G is parallel to line H. Then observe this figure. Okay, we have our statements and reasons. For our first statement, um, angle 4 is congruent kay angle 5, and that is our given, right? The next, observe angle 1 and angle 4. They are vertical angles. And we all know that vertical angles are congruent. That is vertical angle theorem. And since we said that angle 4 and angle 4 is congruent to angle 5, while angle 1 is congruent to angle 4, we can also say that angle 1 is congruent to angle 5, right? And that is transitive property. Next, we can say that um, line G is parallel to line H because of corresponding angles. If two parallel lines cut by a transversal, then the corresponding angles are congruent. So corresponding angles are congruent. Okay? Next. Okay, let's have example number 3. We have given that si line R is parallel to line Q with transversal P. And we need to prove that angle 7 and angle 6 are supplementary. Okay? Observe this figure, this one. Okay, for our first statement, um, line R is parallel to line Q with transversal P, and that is our given, right? Next, the measurement of angle 8 is congruent to the measurement of angle 6 because they are corresponding angles. And corresponding angles are congruent, right? Next, we can also say that angle 8 and angle 7 is equal to 180 degrees because they are linear pair. And our reason for that is definition of linear pair. Next, we can also say that angle 7 and angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees because of same side interior angles are supplementary. So our reason for this is substitution ng 2 and 3. Last, we can prove that angle 7 and angle 6 are supplementary because of transitive property. Okay? Okay, so to test your understanding, let's have a seat work. Okay? Supply the missing statements and reasons to complete the proof. Okay, so this is our first seat work. Our seat work pala, statements, and you need um to fill out all the reasons and statements here. Okay? Next. Okay. So how well did you learn today? One, for I understand the lesson and can share it with others. Two, I understand the lesson and can work independently. Three, I understand the lesson with the help of others. Number four, I did not understand the lesson yet. Okay, that's our lesson for today. Keep safe and thank you.